Good morning, Earth scientists. It is actually Tuesday, but with the way the project that we have going on, the way the project is working out, I'm going to make two videos in one, or 2 days worth of videos in one, because we are essentially working on the project. We talked about our break yesterday, but we're going to be working on a menu project today, and that's really our focus is the menu project for the next, as you can see, 3 days. So these videos really Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's all going to kind of be the same. Now, the menu project is essentially review leading up to the test. And that is what we're going to talk about. We left Friday before spring break talking about seasons, and we went through the seasons cut paste. It was something that you kept as notes. It's something that you'll hang on to in your binder. And then we introduced the menu project. And the menu project is it's a choice project. So, like I said at the beginning of the year, whenever we take a test, it's always going to be the same. We're always going to have a review day before the test. Um, and you may notice that we don't have a designated review day before the test because really all 3 of the days leading up to Thursday, the test, is meant to be review. Now, you think about a menu. Where does the kind of the name come from? You think about a menu. A menu is you go to a restaurant and you have choice. So you can pick out an appetizer, you can pick out a main course, you can pick out a dessert. So that's where the choice comes in. So you want to pick options that are going to be beneficial to you. You want options that are going to benefit you to review for the test and to help you learn this information before the test. So attached will be the menu project. You'll pick an appetizer, you'll pick a main course, and you'll pick a dessert. Here are some of the options that you can pick. You can make flashcards, you can do some vocabulary, you can work on the chapter review. Now, if you make flashcards, and here's where the choice comes in. If you make say you have the moon phases memorized, like it just made sense. You memorized it, you got it. You probably don't need to learn the moon phases. Don't make flashcards. Work on the vocabulary piece of it. There would be an example of projects that students have turned in on vocabulary. So pick something that is going to benefit you. Chapter review is chapter review, pretty straightforward there. The one thing about chapter review is there's questions about tides. We didn't cover information on tides. We didn't cover that section in the book. You would still need to do it because it's part of the chapter review, but just realize there's information in the chapter review that's not going to be beneficial to the test, but we do want to offer that option for people that choose to do that. Main course is all going to be electronic. You're going to create a Google drawing or a Google quiz or a Google Slides. A Google drawing, pretty simple, showing seasons. Google form, just a quiz. You have 3 answer choices. You make questions. And then Google Slides is just a Google Slide presentation. Needs to be 10 slides. Dessert is where we get a little bit of writing. You're answering questions of, I can explain what causes seasons, I can explain the length of a day, month, year, and I can explain the difference between solar and lunar eclipse. And there's a space to write your dessert. But I will tell you this, if you want to get all the points, people will write it on a separate sheet of line paper. The only way to really answer these questions completely and thoroughly is to get, I mean, you're going to write a little bit more than what's on the back of that page, space wise. So those are the options you can pick from. I know this is a lot to kind of take in being at home, but you can start thinking about what choices do I want to make? What appetizer would I like to do? What main course would I like to do? What dessert would I like to do? You can start doing some research, start putting some things together. It is 20 points. It is in the summative category, um, and we'll kind of break that down. Our work time yesterday was to complete one part of it, and then we'll continue on with that today. So looking at today, um, continuation, show your understanding. What part did you complete yesterday? And again, just getting more work time. We'll show some more examples today, show a few things that probably aren't what we're looking for. So for example, here was a Google drawing that a student turned in a couple years ago. As you can see, it's right from the internet. Um, Another example of a Google drawing is not showing the full idea of what seasons are. Another Google drawing that turned in looks nice, but it's missing a lot of the labeling and the Earth's axis and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that we're turning in solid work. So you can start kind of piecing some stuff together. And like I said, when you get back, you can meet with myself or Mrs. Anderson, and we can help you get ready for finishing the project. Again, bottom line, this is meant to prepare you for the test on Thursday. So, if anything, you could be working on your study guide, you can be working on any piece of the menu project. There are things that you can be tackling while you are at home. Reach out with questions, and I will see you when you get back. Make sure to check in with myself or Mrs. Anderson. Take care.